Hello, in this video we will understand about the cell junction. So basically the three type of cell junction we will discuss in this whole picture. So a cell junction is very specialized protein based structures that exist at points of cell to cell or cell to extracellular matrix contact. In this way, it will basically hinder the other pathogen or other things like the water and some other things invasion. So it is basically the barrier as a barrier immunity like a skin. So it is crucial for the maintaining tissue structure, facilitating the communication and controlling the passage of substances between cells. So in this way, I hope you make sense about that. So let's understand about all these things. So basically, the type of junction is three type, and the gap junction. And let's understand about that. Basically, is the cell to cell contact for the prevention of invasion of the pathogen or commensals from the digestive system or on the skin. So type of junction is tight junction, occluding protein, and the anchoring junction basically adherence. So adherence protein present, and it is and gap junction basically is the communicating junction. So remember, the tight junction basically found in epithelial cell in the digestive system, and this is very important for prevention of the pathogen invasion. So on the other hand, the inflammation will lead to disrupt this junction, and anchoring junction basically mechanical strength provide, and gap junction which that is cardiac cell, smooth muscle cell, and some neurons contain the gap junction. Let's understand about the tight junction first. So the tight junction is known as the occluding. Basically contain a lot of protein like cadherin, occludin, and the zonula and occludin. So remember about that zonula protein which that is present. And remember this tight junction. So in this way it is present in the intestine also and kidney, which that is important for the prevention of the other filtration, which that is the bigger like the sugar, etc. So this is the bigger picture which that show the ectomyosin, and this is the plasma membrane. So here, and ectomyosin is a filament which that attached with the cadherin and occludin. So in this way, it will prevent the pathogen invasion, which that as shown in the diagram. The green color shows the pathogen, which that not move inside, but the mucous membrane also as a barrier immunity function properly. On the other hand, the gap junction here, which that is the different, and this is the basically channels between cell for cell to cell contact, and it is channel contain connection protein, and it will allow to sodium, potassium, and calcium ions move in or outside of the cell to other cell. So in this cell contact, and the mineral transport in myocardial cell contract one cell to contract other in the heart. So by calcium channel gap junction in pacemaker and sinoatrial node and atrioventricular node in the heart. For example, the one cell will be depolarized due to the calcium rise will transmit the signal to the other cell, which that is the neighboring cell, to contract the whole muscle of the heart. But in this way, the anchoring junction, let's understand about that. Basically, the anchoring junction contains a protein, actin filament. This actin filament is very important for the contraction. And the basically important thing is the adhering junction is present here. This adhering junction in the anchoring junction, and it is the type of first type that contain cadherin protein and alpha catenin and beta catenin protein, which that is allowed to stability of this anchoring junction. But on the other hand, the desmosome adhesion, this is the second type of the anchoring junction. In this way, the extracellular space is here remain, and in this way important thing is that the intermediate filament, the keratin, which that is inside of the cell in the cytoplasmic filament, while it will attach with the adhesion protein desmoglein. This desmoglein 1 and 3 involved, which that is, for example, on the skin, the upper part, skin of upper epidermis contain a desmoglein 1 and 3 adhesion protein, which that not allow to pathogen invade. So remember, the desmoplakin also present, which that is attached with the desmoglein. So that some pathogen like the staphylococcus aureus, which that basically disrupt this desmoglein protein, the desmosome formation. This desmosome disruption due to the exfoliative toxin will lead to cause the impetigo on the skin. So hemidesmosome is the third example of the anchoring junction, which that attach with the basically is the basement membrane, and in this is the linker protein and integrin and the cadherin protein, which that attach with the filament. Here is inside the filament intracellular. So this basement membrane, a specialized extracellular matrix, underlies epithelial tissue and is involved in anchoring. So it is involved in anchoring of the cell. So I hope you make sense about that. Basically, this is the type of the anchoring junction of the cell junction. So anyhow, this is very important on the skin. So our keratinocyte, basically the dead tissue on the skin like the epidermis, which that contain a desmoglein as a desmosome adhesion system. So the tight junction, anchoring junction and gap junction is very important for the cell junction for prevention of the pathogen invasion and the stability of the cell even. So here is the bigger picture of the epithelial cell, which that is present in the digestive system. So the large and small intestine, which that contain pathogen, commensals and parasite and other bacteria. So invasion of pathogen due to the inflammation and breakage of tight junction due to the inflammation, injury, stress and burning, which that will lead to basically it is leaky gut to allow the pathogen into the blood circulatory system to cause sepsis and the bacteremia in the blood. So in this way it will lead to cause many disease. I hope you make sense about that. This is the video about the cell junction. Next video we will understand about the related video, which that is medically important. Thanks for watching. Bye.